Stereo Man, as you should already know. This is the Chicago edition. The first vehicle we're going to do today is a 2006 Lexus RX400h. It's the small SUV hybrid. So there's a lot of things that's got to be wired in different on this one as opposed to its counterpart, which is the 330, the RX330 of that year. A lot of extra stuff we got to hook up in here, but nothing we can't handle here at Greer Auto. So like I always say, if you have a hybrid vehicle, manual transmission, diesel, it doesn't matter. But what does matter is that you make the call. It's just that simple. 708-821-3526. And today we're going to be installing a basic remote start on this vehicle, which is an RS360 EDP. And I'm going to hook it up and you're going to see how it functions flawlessly. So we're going to go ahead and get started on this. As you can see, we are deep into the wiring on this 2006 Lexus RX400h hybrid. This does require more wiring and more work than its gasoline counterpart, which is the of this year. It is the RX330, and then 2007 they changed it to the RX350. Yep, it's more work, but I mean, it's nothing we can't do here at Greer Auto. We're actually most of the way finished with this vehicle, and then you're going to see how it functions flawlessly. Also, you're going to see how everything is put back together to factory specs. I know it's a lot of stuff taken apart right now, a lot of wires hanging, but it will look nothing like this once we're finished, which is what you always get when you come to Greer Auto. Also, as you should know, this is the Chicago edition. So if you want this, all you got to do is make the call. It's just that simple. 708-821-3526. And like I always say, if you have not been extensively trained in this, do not attempt it at all, because it's very easy to destroy a vehicle, set it on fire, deploy airbags, any of that stuff, if you don't know what you're doing. So when you want the best, you come to the best. That's right. 708-821-3526. They did a piss poor job. You can see the antenna cable running on the outside of the trim of the B pillar right here. Horrible job. And then when you look back, I had just noticed this a few minutes ago, but you see where the antenna is? It's crooked on the roof, and they have it mounted too far away. All this wire is exposed, which is ridiculous. And then when you look in here, they ran the wires right here. They were too lazy and trifling, basically, to run this wire through any of these factory wire boots right here. And then you see it coming out right here. So in time, there's a good chance that this wire will get pinched in this arm right here, and it'll totally destroy the connection for the XM. And then you see how the cable goes right there. I mean, this is beyond a piss poor install. It really is. If Greer Auto Accessories had done this, you would not see any of this wire at all. It'd be a totally professional install. And then also with this vehicle, notice this just now, it's missing a 10mm bolt for the arm right here, which is probably why it was making all that extra noise when it closes, when the tailgate closes. So I'm going to point this out to the customer and see if he wants us to correct this piss poor install. Yep, this install could not be any worse, people. This is horrible. This is what you don't get when you come to Greer Auto. That's right. When you want the best, you come to the best. It's just that simple. This is the Chicago edition. And I'm always saying, if you have not been extensively trained, don't attempt this. Just make the call. It's just that simple. 708-821-3526. Now, you see the Lexus light in the trim panel working again, because when we had to remove this, we removed it correctly, and when we reinstalled it correctly. Look inside the vehicle. You don't see any wires hanging, nothing missing, nothing loose, nothing broken, nothing in disarray. The only thing in disarray is the XM antenna wire from the previous install. Greer Auto Accessories did not do this. Everything retains a factory appearance, which is what you always get when you come to Greer Auto. Looking at the lock button. Doors lock, lights flash. I can hit the unlock button. All the doors unlock. Main feature is remote start. Hit this button twice. You hear the electric motor come on, then the gasoline engine. That's right, people. When you want the best, you come to the best. It's just that simple. And of course, we can turn it off with the remote as well. Once again, another flawless install. You would never expect anything less from a premier company like Rare Auto Accessories. So when you want the best, you come to the best. It's just that simple. 708-821-3526. This is the Chicago edition. Follow us, like us, subscribe to us, call us, and refer us. See y'all next time.